All right, hello everybody. It's your buddy Matt Ryan, filming from Freelance Studios. Figured I'd take a little bit of a break and review the new books coming out in May. We haven't done this in a while, and I figured why not take care of it? We've done a decent amount of work here. I figured we'd take a little bit of a break, do something fun. So let me get some of this out of the way. And we will start with the front of the previews catalog, and then we'll go through and we'll take a look through the respective DC and Marvel supplements and basically review things that I think might be interesting. Yeah, there might be a little bit of bias there, but who cares? It's all good. So here's the previews catalog. We'll be talking about this in a little bit, death metal. But let's jump in, shall we? I've already kind of gone through and flagged the stuff I'm interested in. I don't really recall seeing. Well, I think this is pretty cool. Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips working together again on an original graphic novel called Pulp. This can be a 72-pager for $17. Mature readers, please. But looks like fun. And then we're going to slide ahead to the Dark Horse section. I don't remember the book that I got from Titan. Oh, Atlas and Axis, that's right. It was by this gentleman, Pow. This is Baboon, trade paperback, 120 pages for $15, full color, 6x9. Man, does that look adorable. Yeah, then this is for all ages. This is perfect for younger readers, so that's pretty stinking cute. I'm not going to lie. So, first pick for the kids. This is definitely something that looked interesting to me. I don't even think if it's a comic, but the Troll Guide. Have you ever encountered a troll and not known what to do? Don't panic. The Troll Guide has you covered. This essential handbook is filled with tips and tricks on what to do when encountering trolls. Look how much fun that looks. This is a $20 book, 112 pages. They've got it marked here as a trade paperback, 7x10. We'll zip ahead a little bit to the IDW section. This looks fantastic. If you're an Arthur Adams fan, there's a lot of influence here. Nick Bradshaw, very, very talented artist. This is Bermuda from IDW, issue 1 of 4, 4-issue limited series. $4 book, 32 pages. John Layman, who did Chew, and illustrated by Nick Bradshaw. This looks gorgeous. I'll show you. I'll move the camera in closer on this other stuff too. There's a region in the Atlantic Ocean where planes disappear, ships are lost, and traveling souls go missing, never to be heard of again. And there's an island within this place, mysterious and uncharted, untouched by time and civilization, where all who are lost end up. Excuse me. Bermuda lives here. She's 16, scrappy, and a survivor, and this has been the only life she's ever known until today. She's discovered something on her island that will open a doorway between her world and ours, or destroy it. Man, does this look good. Doesn't say it doesn't say like who the targeted reader is, but just take a nice look at that artwork. Oh my goodness. It looks fantastic. So Bermuda from IDW. Wow. Really cool. So we're going to zip ahead through a little bit more. Okay. Personal bias time. Killing Red Sonja. This Mark Russell guy, he's a great writer. I'm not going to lie. I really like his stuff. I'm really enjoying his treatment for Red Sonja, and there's the Red Sonja ongoing by the same author. It's funny, the cover variants get more of a description than the actual book. I will keep my opinion to myself on that. So we'll zip ahead to, more personal bias. Ablaze Studios, The Cimmerian Red Nails #2. Man, how this continues to come out is beyond me, but I am delighted that it is. Some interesting variant covers. If you remember the Red Nails story, it was done by Roy Thomas and Barry Windsor Smith back in the day in Savage Tales, I think like 1970. Do we have nothing else flagged? I don't think that's possible. I think we do have something else here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, this is a big deal. So Asterix is probably one of the best-selling graphic novels of all time. Look at that. It's under the Paper Cuts branding. How cool is that? The Chieftain's Daughter, now from Paper Cuts. This is a $10 book, 7.5 by 9.5, 64 pages, full color, $10. Adrenaline, the daughter of the famous Gaulish chieftain, is being hunted down by the Romans. She secretly finds refuge in the village of our indomitable Gauls, and the only place in the Roman-occupied Gaul that can guarantee her protection. How cool is that? And then they're putting out an omnibus, volume 1, 160 pages, full color for $15. And it's got three classic stories in one: Asterix the Gaul, Asterix and the Golden Sickle, and Asterix and the Goths. So very, very excited. And then you get to the other page, there's more. This stuff is for everybody, and it's gorgeous. The only downside to this is it's going to be printed smaller than what the international audience is used to from back in its heyday. But what a treat that is to be able to have that available here. We'll zip back to the manga section. Look at this from the creator of Astro Boy, Wonder 3. 3 extraterrestrials are on a mission to see if Earth is qualified to be part of the galactic control. If Earth isn't qualified, the planet will be destroyed. To progress in their mission, the 3 beings abduct 3 Earth animals as disguises for themselves. With their extraordinary powers they already have, they were the best known as the Wonder 3. Let's see, volume 1 of 1, so it's the full story. 672 pages, $30. It's going to be soft cover, manga sized, black and white. How cool does that look? That looks like there's a duck right there. How cool is that? All right, so I don't think I have anything else flagged in here, but let's zip ahead. Now we're in the DC previews section. So Snyder and Capullo reunite once again for Death Metal. Super exciting. That book made a huge noise back in the day. Not even back in the day, but not too long ago. So let's see if it says here. It's the first issue of 6. They're going to be $5 a piece, 32 pages. They've got a huge write-up about it, but it says, get ready for the earth-shattering encore. Legendary team reunites for one last tour. When the Earth is enveloped by the dark multiverse, the Justice League is at the mercy of the Batman who laughs. Humanity struggles to survive in a hellish landscape twisted beyond recognition, while Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman have all been separated and fight to survive. Unleash the beast and let the headbanging begin. I know a lot of people are going to be very excited about that. So this is a big deal too. Batman, the adventure continues. Or the adventures, I've got it backwards. The adventures continue. So this is going to be a living, breathing sequel to the Batman animated series. How cool is that? And just take a look. Paul Dini and Alan Burnett with art by Ty Templeton and gorgeous covers by Dave Johnson. How cool is that? From the visionary producers of Batman the Animated Series, Comes all new stories in this seminal animated work. In this opening chapter, Wayne Enterprises in Gotham City is attacked by a giant robot that steals the entire room from the laboratory. Who's controlling the robot? How will Batman stop the mechanized menace? And what does it all have to do with Lex Luthor's sudden appearance in Gotham? It's a 6-issue limited series, so 32 pages, $4 a copy. So there you go. They've got stuff about the Joker War here. I don't know anything about that, and we're just going to blitz right on by. Is there anything else in here flagged? No. Nope. Okay, so on to the Marvel section. So, Empire apparently is the next giant crossover. And they've got some very pretty teaser artwork here, which is cool. But there's, all right, my bias, Empire, Savage Avengers #1. I am committed to this series. I don't know why. I've liked, maybe 25% of it so far. But in South America, Conan finds himself enslaved, which is typically bad news for those attempting to do the enslaving. But these enslavers have come from beyond the stars, and they've got a singular and grisly end in store for the Cimmerian. One that only Venom can help him avoid. There you go. So there's that. That's on the commitment burden side of the selections there. It's funny, when Oliver came by with the books, he was stunned that I wasn't picking up I can't think of the name of it. It's this book right here, Strange Academy. And I'll tell you with ultimate honesty there, Oliver, I can't keep up with all the Hyborian-inspired comics now, so I'm pretty happy. I don't need to read this stuff, but if I was going to investigate something, I would certainly be into this. Scotty Young on the writing shores and Humberto Ramos doing the artwork. That's kind of a dream team there. Strange Academy #3. It's an ongoing, it looks like. 32 pages, $4 a piece. Anyone who's been to New Orleans knows it's a magical place, but the students of Strange Academy are about to see it firsthand. Their first field trip as a class shows them a city and the stakes of what they're living in ways that light a fuse that is going to blow up in a big way. So, Strange Academy. Yep, looks good. Gonna zip ahead. Werewolf by Night's coming back. What was this? The Marvels is coming back. And then back to reviewer bias. I probably didn't even flag the page. Nope, I didn't. There's Savage Avengers. I feel like I've talked about that enough already. I'm going to get that. Yeah, it's true. But then, where is it? It's right here. Okay, so I just get that glare off there. I just read the first issue of his run here. The Great Crucible. Fun. Jim Zub, you're doing a good job. The true nature of the Great Crucible is revealed. Conan has angered the leadership of the Utarakuru, and he will not be crushed by their punishment so easily. The dramatic conclusion Into the Crucible and the start of Conan's next quest. So, cool. I'm hoping that Jim Zub sticks on. I kind of liked what he did with the Serpent War. This new artist, Mr. Antonio, I like his stuff. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Variant cover by Carrie Nord. Is this something to come? Interesting. Next page, we've got Battle for the Serpent Crown. No relation to the Serpent War, but if you're familiar with Avengers history, the Serpent Crown is a big deal. I'll get this too. The Serpent Crown roots in the Serpent Crown's roots in the pre-cataclysmic age led Conan back to where it all started. But Atlantis is not quite what it once was. So if you know anything about the Conan lore, Kull was the king of Atlantis, and they're loosely connected. even if he can locate the crown, Namor is going to let that treasure slip through his grasp. So, yep. And we've got Mr. Esrar doing the artwork for the cover. Yeah, I like his stuff. I'd like to see him come back. I think he is. I think he's going to come back and do the Conan the King story, which they haven't announced a date for yet. I think that's everything. So, thanks for watching, and this was nice. We got it. We got it early enough for me to review it. Like this order, if there were things that you happen to see, or if you want to go to your local comic shop and go in and take a look through this catalog, you've got time. I think you have to order. Oh, silly me. Dark Horse, Black Sad. This was flagged. This is the Collected Stories, Volume 1 trade paperback, $30, 280 pages, highest recommendation. Highest recommendation. You've never seen a book this pretty before. So, as I was saying, if go to your comic shop, the order isn't due until, does it say on here? I don't know. We have a couple weeks. So you can go into your comic shop, look through, and I would say you probably have till like maybe the second Thursday in March or something like that, where you can actually pull the trigger and order something that they may not even get on their shelf. So, be a friend to the local comic shop. They're the ones who are going to be able to have this stuff released to their store, and then you can go by and pick it up. It'll be reserved just for you. All right, so in the meantime, thank you so much. We've got Sequential Arts tonight. We also have the Writer's Circle. We're going to start celebrating Spirit Week in here, or not Spirit Week, but Will Eisner Week. So we'll talk to you later. freelunchcomics.com or freelunchstudios.com. Feel free to check us out. Free Lunch Studios on Instagram, Free Lunch Studios on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube as well. All right, bye.